Let us get into some video game Twitter and then transition to one of our topics. Are you ready, Jacob? All right, this one is for you Nintendo fanboys that like spending the money. Up for pre-order, King K. Cruel, Piranha Plant, Ice Climbers, and Shovel Knight amiibos. This is an
that's right. There's another Shovel Knight amiibo.
Yes.
There's two. There's two. Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
This is an IGN article. No, it's fine. You were talking.
I like amiibos.
It's still loading right now. I don't know why. But basically, the article just tells you where you can pre-order it. It was Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, and forgetting the last, maybe it was GameStop. All four of those retailers, and it's been updating on where it's available and not available to pre-order.
Okay.
For some reason, you would think like, oh, pre-order up. I mean, you could probably go into one of those retailers and look at it, but in the actual article, you would assume it would tell you the day they come out. But this article does not do that. I'm not going to look it up. You can go and pre-order.
I'm pretty sure. I want to say it is February 22nd.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's like mid-February, somewhere in there. Are they doing the? Now I have not read this article, but are they doing They used to do this thing where they would release like 3 at once. They did this, for example, with the Legend of Zelda amiibo, where it was like Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, and Twilight Princess. They released 3 new links as amiibo, but like GameStop, Amazon, and Best Buy, I think it was, were exclusive.
I didn't see anything under that. It's
okay, because that is a pain in the butt.
When I was scrolling up, everything seemed like it was available and everything.
Okay.
So I'm guessing they're going to probably start doing that eventually, but I don't know when.
Okay.
So.
Because that was always a pain in the butt. Another thing that they've kind of snuck in there.
If I can get this article to open now.
Is that the recent, like the 3 that they released with Smash, the Wolf, there's a Wolf, Ridley, and Inkling Girl. They upped the prices of the amiibo. They used, when they like first came out with the last Smash, they were like $12-13, and now they're like $16.99.
Well, the Shovel Knight set is only available, it looks like, on Amazon and Best Buy. Ice Climbers is only available for Amazon, Best Buy, and GameStop, and then everyone else, Piranha Plant and King K. Cruel is only available for the other 4.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if those are exclusives technically. They're just not available. They don't have a link to it.
It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like they're just maybe either already sold out or just not available right now there. But it was before, because like I know at one point I think it was the Majora's Mask amiibo. It was like super expensive because Best Buy was like did a really poor job, and like the employees like ate up most of the inventory. There was, sorry, we're gonna get down the amiibo rabbit hole real quick here. I was in GameStop the other day, about a week and a half ago, and I found the new Inkling Girl amiibo, and they had a Samus amiibo like on the shelf next to it. And like back in the day when these first came out, the Samus one was like really hard to find. GameStop purchased a bunch of GameStop is literally sitting on stock of the original amiibo. Because I asked the guy, I was like, oh, those used to be super hard to find. Like, how are you getting, like, is Nintendo making them again or whatever? And he's like, no, when they first came out, GameStop bought all of their own inventory and literally sat on them. And now they're starting to redistribute them. And I was actually pretty pissed.
I can see why that makes sense.
So I was like, no, because some of these amiibo, like, they were literally like $70 on eBay because you couldn't find them anywhere.
Yeah, no.
And literally GameStop is just sitting on them.
When I was working at Walmart, we would get like random amiibos in every so often. Like, oh, I thought these were like out. You know what I mean? Like gone, completely gone. So I could see that. Next one. It's Fortnite vulnerabilities let hackers take over players' accounts. This is a Verge article, or TheVerge.com. Apparently, some people got hacked. And you know when you get hacked, your bank account gets attacked.
That checks out.
Okay. Cool.
That rhyme checks out.
Apparently, there was some kind of bug that was found by Checkpoint Research that notified Epic Games. They fixed it. It seems like the fix in this is you just need to change your password to a stronger password. So it seems like it might be just that don't have your password be 123 maybe. But yeah,
Solid life advice right there.
This is going for those Fortnite players. You probably, if you don't have that good of a password, you might want to change it right now, just in case you get hacked, because Fortnite's a very popular game, and there's a lot of little children. For some reason, if you have a kid and you're watching this, change your kid's password for some reason.
I would say I would recommend that, or I would recommend don't save your credit card information on the account.
Yeah, that's
like I understand that it's convenient, and like I do it sometimes for certain things. But like in general, like if you don't like my PlayStation account, for example, I had my PlayStation account hacked a couple of years ago, and like some dude tried to spend a bunch of money on my account. But like if you don't save your credit card information on your account, then they have no way of spending any money unless they want to donate to me and put their own credit card on my account. That'd be nice. But
all right, next one, we got Super Meat Boy's creator personal approach to game design. I thought this was pretty cool. It's an IGN article for those people. We've had a couple articles within the last since we're starting to do this, where people talk about how they go through designing and making games. A great other podcast to listen to is Ryan McCaffrey's Unfiltered. Talks about this, but it's the creator of Super Meat Boy, whose name is Edmund McMillan. Sorry, and he talks about his inspirations and his kind of ideas and how he came up with Super Meat Boy. Very, very interesting article. Like I said, it's for those people that are, maybe on the cliff of taking that big jump to make a video game.
Aspiring developers.
Yeah, aspiring developers, basically. Yeah, or people that don't know what they want to do, and like say you're in high school or you're in your first year of college, this might inspire you to want to go make a game. So there's that, and therefore I don't want to spoil it, so you guys can read it. I kind of like put a little spice on it. This one is
You did it wrong. It's supposed to be like this.
I don't care. This one's a update to, I think it was last week or the week before, on the Bethesda lawsuit. But this is more or less on the Westworld and Behavior Interactive side. This is titled "Westworld's mobile game is shutting down following lawsuit settlement." It's another Verge article. So yes, as of right now, Westworld mobile game has been removed from the Apple and Google Play Store, just because of all of the lawsuits that have been settled, and apparently in the settlement as well, if you have it downloaded right now, you'll only be able to play it until March 16th of 2019. So apparently that was in the settlement as well, to where you can only play it until then. And yeah, that's just a quick update to that story, and if you like the Westworld game, unfortunately, it's coming to an end. Next, we got, I think, two more. Semi-big-ish one. Not really to me, but I thought it was kind of important to put it up there. EA has reportedly canceled its story-driven Star Wars game. It's another Verge article. Verge is very popular, apparently. I think it was reported by Kotaku that stated in the article.
Yeah, when I first saw it, it was a Jason Schreier article. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. From that Visceral Games got not axed. They just basically EA said no, thank you. This is coming off of a game that basically moved its assets from the original idea to this one. And it seems like it wasn't good enough to probably make it in the world of EA's quality games, even though some of them are very quality. But interesting to look at. It also goes through like the other games that EA has published under the Star Wars license. That other articles have come around. This one's kind of interesting because there's like 3 or 4 of them out there from like IGN, Kotaku, and whatnot. This one just kind of like puts kind of everything together.
Yeah.
Well, and yeah, I mean, apparently at the end of this year, we're gonna get another Star Wars game, Star Wars the Jedi Fallen Order.
What a terrible name.
Respawn. And then you talked about how they're probably gonna put Titanfall 3 out, which I don't agree with. That makes no sense. I think that everything they'll push.
The times, right? It'll be like the same time that 1 was from 2.
I know, but I think they don't want to have Respawn put out 2 games in 1 year. If anything, Titanfall 3 would have came out, I think, in the spring. If that would happen, and then they pushed the Fallen Jedi or Jedi Fallen Order, whatever you call this.
Is
game.
Respawn big enough to have more than one team?
Yeah.
Okay, well then there you go. That's how you get 2 games.
I mean,
Look at all the games Ubisoft put out. Obviously,
I understand that.
Respawn is not the same size as Ubisoft because we're talking about like Montreal and
they're
Vancouver,
they're like
Paris.
They're like the people that made Horizon and Killzone. They're kind of like that kind of. They prioritize on games.
One thing that we don't know as well is like how. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see, but I don't expect them to put Titanfall out. I would say the next year maybe.
If I was Disney, like circling back to like the Star Wars thing, it was 2012, maybe 2013 that EA signed the 10-year agreement for the Star Wars license, and all they have to show for it in the like nearly 6 years now that they've had the license is 2 Battlefront. Like they rebooted Battlefront.
And then 2 canceled games.
And 2 canceled games. 3 canceled games. 1313, the story-driven like linear single-player game that was canceled, and then that was transitioned into this game that was canceled.
Well, I would
so they
count
count
those
3 games.
But yeah.
There's like 3 concepts that were canceled.
Yeah.
If I was Disney, I would be looking for like some loophole to get out of. Like EA at this point. We're supposed to get Fallen Order, obviously. Hopefully, please be good at least. Otherwise, this has been a complete waste of 10 years because they're going to be starting. They're going to have to start over on another game for the at least second time, if not third time. And like, we're not going to get a Star Wars game from 10 years of the Star Wars license. We're not going to get a Star Wars game for like until 21 at best, probably. And we'll probably get a 3rd Battlefront, but whatever.
Yeah, I would say we're gonna have a 3rd Battlefront in between there.
But I mean, like an original.
Yeah, original title. Yeah, we won't.
Like what a waste that is.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know. EA is not very good at making video games, so.
Apparently.
Let's keep moving. The last one, which will transition us into our topic. This one is opinions, or it's titled "Opinion." What the Bungie / Activision split means for Destiny. We're not going to exactly talk about it. It's an IGN article in the video game Twitter. We're going to transition. Sorry. This one is just an interesting article. It goes through 7 points. We are going to transition into the topic itself right now.